Hey ladies and gentlemen, the food experience is back with yours truly, KJ Andy O, at the helm. Today I thought I'd try something a little bit different. Usually I dine out and I show you all kinds of places that are cool to grub on. And I thought I would make something today. You know, I don't normally cook, so this ought to be really interesting. I don't even have all the proper utensils or everything I need to get stuff going. But what I am going to do is I'm going to make pasta that's going to be topped with chili, diced onions, and cheddar cheese. And I'm also going to mix in some habanero pepper into the chili. And what I've gone ahead and done ahead of time, and also, yeah, garlic bread. I got a loaf of French bread, so I diced up the garlic, as you can see. I also diced up a habanero pepper. This ought to be interesting, huh? And I also diced up an onion that I got right here. And I'm going to be using some combination of mild cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese. And the pasta I'm using today is this Barilla pasta. What is it? N.5. That's what I'm going to be using for the pasta. I've already cut the bread in half. Supposed to cook it at 400 degrees for like 10 minutes. Anyhow, it came right from the bakery there. So the chili I'm going to use is not homemade. I really don't have the space nor the time to do that. So I went with Stater Brothers chili no beans. And we're going to see how that comes out. Real chili doesn't have beans anyway, so that's why I went with this one. And I also got some butter that I went ahead and melted in the microwave. And what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and throw some of the garlic into the butter. Most of the garlic. Some of the garlic I'm going to save to put some fresh butter and garlic in a pan and saute the habaneros. Someone give me a tip to do that. So let's see, let's stir this up. Like I said, I don't have a proper kitchen. I don't even have all the utensils. And we're going to see how this comes out. So I'm stirring up the garlic into the butter. When the bread is finished, I got a little baster thing. I do have a couple kitchen tools. I just don't have a lot. Oh yeah, that definitely smells like some nice fresh garlic butter. So I'm going to baste that on the bread once it's finished. And mind you, I haven't cooked a meal like this ever. So I kind of just got a wild hair up my ass and thought I would try it, you know. And I know a lot of people in different states, they like to top their pasta with chili. And I've seen it done. What's his name? Brian Ames. He runs one of these crazy spicy pepper channels. And I saw him make a Cincinnati style chili. That's kind of like what I'm going to be doing. Although I've never had really authentic Skyline Cincinnati chili or anything like that. So anyhow, we'll see how this goes. I already got my water on a burner here. I have limited burners, okay? I have one I just bought from SunNav and this other one that came with the joint. And in the red one right there, I'm going to be sauteing the habanero peppers, garlic, and butter. I know you're supposed to have like, you know, a 6-quart stock pot for pasta. I don't have such a thing. Well, actually I do. Right here. I'd be lying if I say I didn't, but that thing is terrible. I got it from Walmart. It is so super cheap and thin. The edges are sharp. And whenever I try to heat up water in it, it wobbles, it goes brrrr. I'm like, okay, so that's no good. This one is a heavy-duty pan. I forgot the manufacturer, but we're going to get this going. So I think the first thing that I need to do is saute the habanero with some garlic. That's what I'm going to do first while I'm waiting for this water to boil. So let's go ahead and put some butter in there. Once the butter is melted and kind of sizzling, then I'll go ahead and throw in the garlic and the habanero. And I went ahead and saved that much garlic, and you see what I got with the habanero. That's one complete habanero pepper chopped up. Although I do have some off to the side because someone wanted to see me eat a raw habanero. I'm not going to eat a whole one, so I just left the end right there. Figure I'll try it with you guys. Maybe I should do that now while I'm waiting on everything, right? Oh, God help me, right? So this is indeed the end of a habanero pepper. I don't know if I want to do the end or maybe one of the pieces I chopped up, but I didn't chop it up very fine. So I'm going to try a little bit first. Well, it has a nice taste. It's almost a little fruity. Almost reminds me a little bit of a bell pepper, but a little bit different. Oh yeah, I feel the heat coming on. Might as well eat it all there, right? Yeah, I definitely feel the heat building. My mouth's getting warm, a little bit tingly. I feel it like right on the sides of the tongue. Feeling it a little bit on the throat. Nothing too major though, but I feel it on the sides of my tongue. I mean, these are definitely pretty hot. So far I've had hotter, but I think it's still building up, you know? I always do the head check. Yeah, my head's not sweating that much. A little bit. Nothing too much. Let me wash up now. Don't want to be cooking with sweaty hands, you know? Then again, I'm the only one eating it, so that would be alright. But yeah, I definitely feel it like on the side of my tongue. Not really on the top of my tongue. On the sides of my tongue, if that makes any sense. And it's definitely pretty warm. I can definitely handle hotter. I don't know if I bit into the pepper raw, how it would be. But, yeah, not too bad. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic and the habanero. Some more of the garlic. There we go. Got everything off the plate. Turn this up a little bit. And I probably could have used maybe a couple peppers, but since it's my first time with a raw habanero, I thought I would go light, you know? Okay, so I got the garlic and habanero definitely sizzling. Oh, that smells good. That smells really good. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Nice and sizzling. And maybe I want to drain out some of this butter. So I got rid of some of the butter. I think I'm just going to dump the chili right in, you know? It's on low. The water's going to start boiling in a minute. Let's go ahead and get the chili out. So here's what a person does with a very limited kitchen. See if this is possible. Going to go ahead and stir in the garlic and habanero into the chili. And garlic's not bad to add to chili anyways. Not a bad idea. I'm KJ Andy O, and I've got issues. I've cooked pasta a few times leading up to this last week. Okay, so the water is definitely starting to kind of boil. I'm going to go ahead and add the spaghetti. And how much spaghetti do I add? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that amount, something like that. That ought to do it. So I'm going to set the kitchen timer for 10 minutes. I'll probably leave it in a minute or two longer. Oh yeah, the water's definitely boiling now. And a little more salt. Can't hurt. This ought to be good. I can't wait. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy, right? Oh yeah. Now I definitely do not have all the tools to do pasta. I don't even have one of those strainer things. So I'm going to be inventive. And I'm just going to stir it with a plastic spatula. Why not? And I already tried cooking pasta in that pan before. I mean, it's a really deep pan, thankfully. It came out perfect. Chili's definitely starting to heat up. Getting a little bit of bubbling. But I have it on a pretty medium-low heat. And I can see those habanero peppers in there. Little chunkies in them. I think I'll turn it up just a tad. Got about 2.5 minutes before I hit the 10-minute mark on the pasta. So here's the French bread. I went ahead and cut it in half so I can make some garlic bread. Okay, so we are at the 10-minute mark with the pasta. I'm just going to leave it in there a minute longer. Let's go ahead and test the pasta. Got a noodle right here. Another minute should be fine. It's like al dente right now. I want to get it just a hair softer than that. Chili is a bubbling. Since I have a convection oven, it says the bread should be 10 minutes. Probably only going to be about 5 minutes is my experience. It pretty much cuts time in half. Let's check the pasta again. Okay, there's a piece. Oh, that's hot. Pretty darn good. All right, I'm going to turn off the heat to the pasta, turn on the heat to the chili a little bit. And we're going to drain the pasta. Since I do not have any kind of pasta strainer type device, do it the old-fashioned way. Like I said, I'm KJ Andio and I got issues. So, I'm going to go ahead and take this, use the lid. There we go. There's some pasta. Put the pasta on the plate. So there's a look at the pasta. All right, we're going to go ahead and top the pasta with the chili. Here we go. That should be good. Next up, we're going to add the diced onions. And lastly, a generous helping of cheese. I think they call it like a 4-way chili or something like that in Ohio. I could be wrong, but I think that's what I saw. So I got generous mounded cheese, chili, diced onions, spaghetti, habaneros in the chili. Bread should just about be done. Oh yeah, looks good. Now what I need to do is baste some of this garlic butter on the bread. All right, there we go. And there you have it, folks. There is my dinner. Let's go ahead and dig in. First, I'm going to try the garlic bread. Should I say garlic toast? It definitely got toasted, as you can see. Nice and crunchy. I love crunchy bread. Oh man, that garlic butter, bomb.com. No fake garlic, real minced garlic that I cut up myself. Oh, that's good. Now let's try some of the chili spaghetti. Got some cheese, some chili, spaghetti, onions. Oh, that's good. I can see why this is a thing in some states. I definitely feel the burn of the habanero. One thing I like to do, I want to get that cheese a little bit more melted. Let's go ahead and stick the plate in. Turn it down to about 300. Let that go for a couple minutes, get the cheese all melted. Yeah, that's right. But I definitely feel the burn from the habanero, and it's good. I mean, I like it. In no way is that a complaint. This garlic bread came out great. That's some of like the best garlic bread I've had, honestly. I mean, so good. I already know about Cincinnati with the Skyline chili and them doing the 4-way chili. And even though I don't have Skyline chili or anything, I thought, like, let me create something like that. Let me jazz it up a little with some habanero. Thought that would be a great idea. And I'm glad I did, because it's great. It's a good amount of heat. See the sweat test. Yeah, definitely getting some sweat. Not much. I'm not getting a lot of heat. I mean, I could definitely handle plenty more than that. Habaneros, they're really not too hot. I mean, I ate it raw. I'm eating it in the chili. And it doesn't seem to bother me that much. I want to see what kind of heat level I could actually take. I've been sitting on this for a long time, this Death Nut Challenge, and really kind of scared to do it. Because this thing's got like 13 million Scoville units. And one day I'm going to get brave enough to do it, but I want to work my way up to it with trying some different peppers. Cheese is definitely looking pretty melted. Let's go ahead and turn that off. It's going to be a hot plate. Cheese is all melted. Now, I guess that's not the way they do it in Ohio. They like to leave the cheese not melted. But I'm in California. We like melted cheese. All right, here we go. Oh, that's way hot. It wasn't as hot before. That is a really good dish, folks. I'm getting the onion, the melted cheese, the chili, definitely the habanero. I can tell there's garlic in there from when I sauteed the habanero pepper and the garlic in the butter. See, I got a train going by, folks. It's a couple 100 feet from my house. That's how it is. That is a good meal. And to think I cooked it myself, I mean, really inexpensive. Oh, now I'm feeling the habanero in my throat, just a little bit. It's definitely building. The more I eat this, the more it's building up. So this meal is double thumbs up. The spaghetti's cooked perfectly. It's not mushy. It's not hard. The chili, it's an average chili. I mean, it's nothing to write home about. Last week I used the Carol Shelby's chili kit. That was way better. Definitely a better tasting chili. If you like what you see and you like what I did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my Food Experience channel. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, we are going to buzz out of here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Really appreciate the support. So I'm going to wish you a stellar day. Be excellent. And most of all, remember me. I'm KJ Andy O, your Food Experience host with the most. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Peace.